Hey, Tambra here from Cross Adventuring, and we're out here at Oil Creek State Park today. We're out at the ski trails, the cross-country ski trails, and we're here to have some quick questions answered by Peg and John Sims. They're here and they run, what's the name of your company?
Sun Valley Nordic, LLC.
Okay, we're set up here. The park office is down the road a little ways further. And we're really excited because it looks like the ski trails are going to be shaping up pretty good this year. So we wanted to find out, how do you get out here? How do you pay for the system? How do you use the program? How do you use the system, the trails and everything? And they're going to give us some information. So we don't have the grooming started yet, but what's going on?
We need a little bit more snow.
Okay. We're about how deep right now?
We're like 4 to 5 inches, and
Okay.
we need at least 6, maybe a little bit more. So we're almost there.
Okay, right now the base is a little bit wet underneath. We have some really cold winter weather coming in this week on top of some more snow, so the base should be firming up pretty
Starting
good.
to freeze, let's hope.
That's what we like. That's what we like. So you've been doing this for a couple years now.
It's been about 5.
Okay.
Well, is this our 6th year? This is our 6th year, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've instituted some new payment programs, some new ways you can participate in the ski trails here. Would you like to explain a little bit about that?
Sure. On weekends and on holidays, we're always here in this little hut right here where you can purchase your ski passes and get maps and information and things like that. A season pass, which is for unlimited skiing anytime, that's $40 for the season, and the day passes are $5. During the week, sometimes when we're not here, we have an honor system, which is you just pick up an envelope out of this box, fill it out, put your money in and pay here. One of the things that's really nice if people will do this is to put where you're from and things like that, because we really use the demographics for other things and to just get support and things like that, knowing where people have come from and how far they've traveled and how many people are using the service and things like that. So we are absolutely the cheapest place around.
True.
A lot of the other cross-country ski areas do charge quite a bit more, so you get a lot for your money here.
You really do get a lot for your money here. When John gets out here and starts grooming those trails, let me tell you, they're pretty phenomenal. And we have a couple different systems of trails here. You have an easy trail system marked with green.
Correct.
Okay, an intermediate beginner system, which is a combination system. A couple of the trails are really beginner friendly, which is marked in the blue. And then you have a red trail, which is for a more advanced group. Would you like to explain about any of the trail systems, about how many miles?
Well, there's like 12 miles total of trails, but there's so many different, the inner loop and the outer loop and the connector trails. I mean, you can ski. I've skied 30 miles out here in a day, just covering all the different options you can do. So, I mean, there's plenty of variety. We're in the process of redesignating some of the trails as far as the difficulty levels are.
Okay.
So it'll be a little more exact, I guess, as to what the trails actually are. Because the blue trail currently is marked as a more difficult trail, and really it's pretty level, so it should be an easier trail.
Yeah, there's that nice, it's about a 3-mile circle that's an excellent beginner trail, and we use it for the night skis.
Right.
And that's just a phenomenal trail to get everybody out. Get them, if you're new to it, to get on your feet, to really get comfortable with learning how to keep it going and grooving with it a little bit. So we like that trail quite a bit.
So we were gonna do some of that today, but we kind of got snowed out.
Which is good.
Yeah.
We like this. It's coming down pretty good. So, go ahead.
I did want to explain that Oil Creek is just for classical skiing or diagonal striding. And our trails are a little bit narrow, which makes it really nice in some ways. I know a lot of people do like to ski skate, and that's great, but there are other places to go do that. This is strictly for classical skiing, and a lot of expense and time and effort goes into grooming and setting the track, and so we do not allow dogs or snowshoeing here.
And I appreciate that.
But there are, 30 some other miles of trails in the park where people can snowshoe. They can go down on the bike trail and ski with their dogs if they want to. But here at the ski area, it's strictly for classical skiing only. No dogs, no snowshoeing.
Right.
Hopefully no hiking.
Yeah, we appreciate that. When you're out on the groomed trails and they're set in so nicely, it just is just magic when you're out there, and it's nice not to have them chopped up and chunked up after you put all the work into it.
Right.
He said about, in a day you could cover 30 miles or so if you really want to put that much mileage on. But the nice thing here is we have the warming hut, and it's an awesome place to come back. You go out and do a ski loop, come back, warm up your lunch, bring a thermos of, hot tea or cocoa or something, and bring some hot soup. And there's a nice big fire. What is it?
Stove in there.
Fire stove.
Yeah, wood stove.
Keeps it nice and cozy.
Right.
It's really nice. People coming from Erie, Pittsburgh,
Cleveland,
further beyond.
Yeah,
State
that's
College.
true.
People
they
have
can
really
come and spend the whole day, and have their lunch. And there's even a few that stay overnight and come back the next day.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And, there's plenty of trails to keep everybody happy and occupied.
Yeah, the trail beauty is just phenomenal. There's a couple hemlock sections that are beautiful, and you're crossing over a couple creeks around you go.
Some
and
meadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
really challenges for everybody at every level. If you're just getting started, plenty of good trails for that. If you want a more advanced trail, there's plenty of that as well. So.
And a nice thing here too is at every intersection there's
True.
a map showing with a little star there that shows you exactly where you are. So that helps
I have
to get
loved
you
those
oriented.
maps. They've made it so much easier.
So that's good because a lot of the places that we've skied, all over the country really aren't very well marked like that.
That's
So
true.
you're kind of lost, so to
Exactly.
speak. So
Yeah,
this
this is nice.
really good.
You've done a great job with everything here. Is there anything else you want to include today? We're going to come back through the season and do some updates as they get the trails groomed and as they get everything ready to go. And you have some special events coming up on the
Yeah, we do. On Thursday, December 29th from noon to 6 or beyond, we're having a ski swap, and what that is people can bring stuff that they want to trade or sell or give away, and hopefully there'll be some stuff here that if people are looking for something else or just looking for some skis to get started with, things like that, we'll have the availability to get your skis waxed.
Oh, good. Okay.
Alan Huff will be here from Skike, PA, with
He's a lot of fun.
Skikes to see what that's all about for all season roller skiing type.
Yeah.
And we'll have the friends group is having free cocoa, and people can ask questions and mill around and things like that. So that should be a fun day.
That'll be
And
great.
we'll also be doing waxing people's skis for
Okay.
anybody that wants some wax for
Do some
a
maintenance.
$10 fee.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That'll be great. Getting those skis prepped up, ready for the new season makes a big difference. You really feel a
Right.
big difference out there when you're gliding correctly.
Yep.
Some other time we're going to go over the types of skis and what's out there. We're going to do another presentation on that. We'll go over the different bindings, the different pins, the different way they're set up. We'll go through that another time. You also want to keep thinking ahead that as the weather keeps getting beautiful for us, there will probably be some night skis that
Yes.
the friends group will set up. So we'll keep you updated as we get those dates
They
as well.
usually try to coordinate them with a full
With
moon,
a full moon.
If they can, but
Those are fun evenings. So
and that's free skiing that night.
that's true.
So,
That is
yeah.
good. So, but thanks to them, the trails are groomed beautifully. They will be grooming hopefully this week if the snow keeps coming in, and we'll get everything set up.
I just want to thank the volunteers at Oil Creek that spend so much time throughout the year doing trail maintenance. For both the Girard Trail and then also for the ski trails. We have a good group of people that'll come out here and work hard.
They really do.
And we have a fabulous system of trails here at Oil Creek State Park. So whether it's for cross-country skiing or hiking or running or snowshoeing or whatever, there's something here for everybody.
Just get them out and go.
And I think they're actually the best trails in the state of any other cross-country ski
amazing.
area here. I think
We're
there's
just a little
for
prejudiced.
variety.
That's okay.
There's something for everybody.
There really
here.
is. Yeah, we like to send people up here. I mean, I grew up on these trails, but we're a little biased
Right.
about them.
Oh yeah. Well,
I want to talk a quick moment about the map system, the trail system, and the website.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of information about that.
Well, the Friends of Oil Creek State Park have a website. It's www.f FOSPC, I think, .org.
Friends of
Oil Creek State Park. Yeah, and you can go to the Friends website, and you can get update on conditions.
Oh, okay.
It's posted pretty regularly, probably almost every day during the season. And there's information about the system, and then there's a trail map there too. And a lot of people can download that map. But we do have maps here, but some people want to look at it ahead of time and download it at home. They're able to do that. So just go to the Friends of Oil Creek State Park website.
And you said
a lot of people will download that map onto their phone and use
That's
their
excellent.
phone when they're out here skiing.
That's a great way to do that. So we're going to go inside and take a quick look at the inside of the hut and the map in there, and we'll clip back in a moment.
Okay, this is our map for the ski trail system here, and on it shows the outer red loop, which is the most difficult loop, and it's approximately 6 miles in length. Then there's an inner blue loop, it's called, and it's about 2.6 miles. And then there's a short green loop, which is basically right out kind of around the ski hut, and it's 0.6 of a mile. Then there's also several connector trails that connect the blue loop to the red loop. And those are, some of them are easy and some of them are more difficult, so they vary.
Well, I want to thank you for your time today. If there's anything else you want to talk about, think about it.
I was going to say, if you're the kind of person that gets a little depressed in the winter or you have cabin fever, if you come out and you ski, I can guarantee you that you leave happy.
A lot of good folks out here. It's a nice place to connect up and find a trail buddy and enjoy the weather and enjoy the winter. So, like I said, we'll be back for some more updates as we go through the season.
Thanks, Tamara.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tamara.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Happy trails.